I promised you that I was going to share this story with you. That the United States have secretly been talking to Canada. Oh, I wonder what's been said. So, I am going to tell you that I am. Now, we all know what's going on at the moment, don't we? The relationship between Canada and the United States is pretty darn dire. That has to be said. And why is that? Well, Donald Trump wants to annex Canada. He says he wants to make it the 51st state of the United States. And Mark Carney was there, wasn't he, in the White House, and he said, like the White House, there's some things that are never for sale, like Canada, for instance. Donald Trump responds, he says, well, never say never. Bloody plonker. I hate that man. I used to be a little bit kind of on the fence about it all regarding Donald Trump. He wasn't my cup of tea, you know, but now I absolutely hate him. I hate him with a vengeance, to the point that I just wish him to peg over and die. I'm sorry, you shouldn't wish ill on people like that, but Donald Trump deserves it because people are dying because of him. Like Hitler. I'd like Hitler to die. Oh, he is dead. That's good. Thank you. You reminded me. Yeah, then I would like Vladimir Putin to peg it, keel over and die. I would. I'm not going to deny it. I'm sure the Ukrainians feel the same. So, Donald Trump, for everybody concerned, would be better off if he was in the box. Or just shoved overseas somewhere. Or maybe even put in a concrete mix and some stanchions somewhere, some pylons. You know what I mean? Please do it. Yeah, okay, you're not going to. Alright, you're scared, are you? Probably you get locked up. That you will. So, anyway, I'm going to share something with you. And this is in a Substack. There's been a bit of a whistleblower situation going on here, there has. So let's get back into Canada. And I think it's, oh, there we go, breaking news. This is breaking news. This is right now. Trump is now begging, please, Mr. Carney, oh, please send your Canadians to the United States to go on holiday, or something like that. I can't do a Trump accent to save my life, so I didn't even try. So anyway, he says, he's basically, it looks like he's trying to look for a way out of this anti-Trump boycott. Because let's be honest, that's pretty much what it is. It's an anti-Trump boycott. It's not just the United States boycott. Any day, the United States have been trading with Canada, and Canada have been going to the United States for, you know, forever. That they have. So it's not that, is it? No. So, why is it gone wonky? I think it's that one. No, that one. Oh, that's better. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm useless with this thing, I am. So, anyway, secret phone calls, eh? Ooh. So, this is in secret text and secret phone calls. Was it? Was it on Signal by any chance? Or WhatsApp? No? Okay. Anyway, behind closed doors and far from the press pool, Donald Trump is begging for relief. He is, yeah. He's trying to get a colonic. Yeah, they're showing up as derriere, they are. God, nasty mess, I'll tell you. Blimey. So anyway, and for the first time in his political life, he's outclassed by somebody. Oh, I wonder who that is. I think it might be Mark Carney. He's calm, collated, and, well, he's strong. Not putting up with any shit, basically. A bit like the Chancellor of Germany, who's just been in the White House. He was strong, he got his point across, you know, about any bullshit. He made it quite clear about Ukraine, how the Ukrainians are being targeted at infrastructure and what have you in Russia, and not attacking the people, whereas Vladimir Putin is just blanket raids at the moment right across the country and just killing people. You know, that just seems pretty immoral. But there you go, that's Vladimir Putin. He's like I said, I want him dead. That ain't gonna happen. I was going to do it, but please. Anyway, I'm not going to go to heaven, am I? Good job. Probably wouldn't anyway, because I'm an atheist. So So behind closed doors and anyways, where was I? Here we go. He's been outclassed by Mark Carney, hasn't he? He really has been outclassed by Mark Carney. Now, Trump's illegal punitive tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminium were supposed to bring Canada to its knees, to the heel. Yes, you will do my bidding, says Donald Trump. It didn't work. It's backfiring on the United States. The United States economy, oh my God, have you checked it out recently? Flipping into stocks. It's plummeting. Everything is going to pot. And all this extra money he's trying to get is literally just for immigration control, pretty much. All the public services are literally been bled dry to fund his ICE. That's all he cares about. Don't forget that these ICE gulags, right, in El Salvador and other places as well, can't remember now, but anyway, are basically run by private companies, for which Republicans have shares in. Donald Trump's family probably has shares in it. Disgusting people. The lot of them. Oh, mind about them pegging it really as well. You know, if you support Donald Trump, actually that might be the answer. Maybe we need some kind of selective gas that just gets MAGA, right? A MAGA gas. We need a MAGA gas. Send them all to sleep, all right? Go around with your bulldozers and stuff, scoop them all up, and send them in put them in the flipping gulag somewhere, or maybe harvest them. You could make them into fodder for the cows. Oh, that does give me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, the idea of Trump being fed to a cow. And we all get to eat him. We're not going to eat him off the flip spit, are you? Feckin' hell, you must be so thick and tough. I'll be like chewing tobacco. Oh, all orange, you get all like Cheeto dust around your lips and shit like that. You all that, do you? Christ, no. Anyway, since March, Trump has doubled down and hiked up the tariffs to 50% on Canada steel and aluminum, and as an economic escalation so reckless that even his own ambassador off the record admitted that it's a mess. Well, it is a mess. Exports between the two countries have created, and American companies are bleeding, literally bleeding dry they are. Canadian politicians across the spectrum, from Mark Carney to Doug Ford, are spoiling for a fight. Fisticuffs. Oh. And now Trump's White House is quietly texting Canada's Prime Minister, trying to ease the pain. So the whistleblower says. Now, a former Bank of England and Bank of Canada governor, Mark Carney, has handled global financial crises. Yes, he has before. We've had our fair share in the UK when he was the Bank of England governor, and he was good. You know, you've got the right man, I tell you. If anyone is going to... If he can't do it, all right, if he can't solve this situation for you, no one's going to. No one. I mean, talk about the economy, obviously, not necessarily Donald Trump, because you need a sniper for that, don't you? One that doesn't miss. And besides, I want to know how his hair grew back. He clearly can't grow the economy like that, can he? Not as fast as his hair grew back. He put that bloody label on his hair, weren't he? And then used pictures of him, photographs of him, or video, at a bloody golf course with nothing on his hair. The same day. The man wouldn't even shake the hands of those graduates and that, yeah, military school, because he was too busy to get to the golf course. Like an arsehole. Well, Canada's retaliatory tariffs have now targeted more than $95 billion worth in US imports. Actually, the Canadians have actually, just like Trump has been doing with his tariffs, they have collected a lot of money. But you have to remember where that money's coming from. It's not from the import. Well, it is from the import, but that gets passed on to the customer. The prices go up. And a lot of people say, well, the prices haven't gone up yet. Well, they haven't gone up. You're lying down there. They pay the tariffs. No, the prices are going up. just don't filter through yet. Just like some manufacturing industries are using stuff they've already got stored, unless they're on a just-in-time supply chain. You know, they can carry on the old prices until they get to the point where they've got all to do stuff. There's so many businesses, especially small to medium enterprises, that had to shut up shop. They just can't afford to operate anymore because the tariffs are too high. You see, people buy on price, generally. And if you can't afford it, you cut back. Now, I would like to get a new canoe, a new kayak, alright? Because I struggle these days getting in and out of my kayak. So I'd like to get a new kayak. But if I had to pay like another £100 in taxes, or 50% taxes on it, it would be half again, wouldn't it? I'd say, well, I can't get it. And that's how a lot of people are. You know, people save up for stuff, and all of a sudden they don't have enough money to buy what they want to get. That's just, that's just what happens. That's how people live their lives. And the same could apply to food and all sorts of stuff. Whether, I can't afford a new car yet, not now. I was going to get one this year, but I'm not now. You know, that's what happens. That's just what happens. Now, while Trump shouts, MAGA, Carney is making money from these tariffs and what have you. But yeah, let's be honest, it's not really money. That's insular money. That is money that's already in the country. So he's not really making money from the tariffs. Many people tell you that's bollocks. No one's making money. All you're doing is moving money from one place, generally out of the customs pocket, into the, the tariff pocket, into the exchequer. That's just basically how it works. Canada is making Trump panic. Yeah, he is. He is panicking. Because for him to be able to facilitate his ugly business of deporting people by force, the Black Hawk helicopters went into Los Angeles last night, delivering munitions and stuff. Well, that stuff, it's not cheap stuff, it's all coming from somewhere, so yeah, they have to get the money from somewhere. They're getting it from you. But they are. For lack of services and that as well. I don't know, I beg and believe so. I don't know. I really don't know where this is all going to end. I just don't. It's not going to be pleasant, look at that. It just isn't. And it's a crying shame. Why would you pick on your closest, your best neighbour? Why would you do that? It makes no sense whatsoever. In a world, in a global economy, you need allies. And Donald Trump is literally turning everybody away. The United Kingdom has basically been pushed towards the European Union. They just had their Brexit. Bloody morons. But they've been squeezed back together again and closer and closer and closer, which is a good thing. I suppose you can thank Trump for that. And just like, was it Mark Carney or was it the German Chancellor I think it was German Chancellor that's Mark Carney. He thanked Donald Trump in the White House for basically saying that everybody's up in their game regarding the, he was mocking them really, regarding munitions, but how much military funding or allocation of funds to for your own military, what have you. 2.5%, 3%, or whatever it might be. Everyone's up in it. Everyone's spending more money. And it's not because they necessarily agree with Donald Trump. It's because they don't trust him anymore. Don't trust the United States. As a consequence of putting a buffoon, this CHEETO Bandito, in the White House. Tangerine fucked up. That is. It's sad, isn't it, really? Don't you think it's sad? I think it's sad. I think it's sad that we don't all get on. Well, we can't. Because this is all about racism and Donald Trump. That's all it is. Racism, greed. What can I squeeze out of you? And it's a crying shame. It really is a crying shame, and it's sad. He's going to go down as in history as, well, a tyrant for a start. He's like a modern day Genghis Khan, isn't he? Well, he is. Anyway, what do you reckon? Please leave in the comments down below. And I do apologise if people are offended because I want Donald Trump dead. But tough tea, that I say. Anyway, please beep the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel or bell icon, because then you get one posted in your pocket every time I upload another video. And if you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee. Maybe we can, do a GoFundMe to hire a shooter. I shouldn't say this shit on there, should I? The one my videos keep getting defunded. But I'm only jesting, you know. Don't take it too seriously, though. Anyway, what say you? Please leave it in the comments down below. And I do read the comments, and I can't do anything bad. I apologise if your comments aren't always showing, or they're getting, some of them have been getting deleted, so I've heard. So it's not me. It's not me. I only delete comments that are deemed to be either racist or stuff like that, you know, or anti-LGBT, nasty stuff, really nasty, fascist stuff. Obviously, I'll get rid of that because I don't think other people want to see it. So, unless there's a string of comments on it where it kind of makes them look stupid, I leave it on. Toodaloo.